Standard 10, Geography, Chapter number 4, Climate. Introduction. Make friends with maps. Answer the following questions. Considering the isotherms of Brazil, what is the average range of temperature in Brazil? Answer. The average range of temperature in Brazil is 18 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius. In which area does it rain more? Answer. It rains more in Amazon River Basin in Brazil. From which direction are winds flowing towards Brazil? Answer. Winds flow towards Brazil from southeast and northeast directions. What could be the reason behind that? Answer. The reasons behind southeast and northeast winds are as follows. The equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. The low pressure belt is found near equatorial region in Brazil. The winds from high pressure belt from southern and northern hemisphere flow towards this region in Brazil. As its effect, in the northern part of Brazil, the northeast trade winds flow. Similarly, in the southern part of Brazil, the southeast trade winds flow. What could be the obstruction in the way of these winds? Answer. The Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands could be the obstruction in the way of these winds. Which type of rainfall will occur because of these winds? Answer. Due to the obstruction of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands, orographic rainfall will occur because of these winds. Correlate these winds and rainfall. Answer. Correlation between these winds and rainfall is as follows. The Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands obstruct the northeast and southeast trade winds. As its effect, these winds move upwards along the slopes of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands. At higher altitude, the condensation process takes place and windward side receives more rain. Thus, the windward side of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands receive abundant rainfall. The rain shadow region is found to the other side of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands. In which part of Brazil are the average temperatures low? Answer. The average temperatures are low in Paraguay-Paraná River Basin. Identify the rain shadow area in Brazil. Describe its climatic characteristics. Answer. The rain shadow region is found to the northeast of the Brazilian highlands in Brazil. It receives only 0 mm to 500 mm of average annual rainfall. The average annual temperature in this region is between 23 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius. In which region do you find a higher temperature? Answer. We find a higher temperature in the region near the equator in Brazil. Considering the latitudinal extents of Brazil, where will you find temperate climate in Brazil? Answer. We will find temperate climate in Brazil to the south of the Tropic of Capricorn, that is, to the south of the Great Escarpment and the Brazilian highlands. Describe the winds blowing between 0 degree to 5 degree north and south zones. Answer. The winds blowing between 0 degree to 5 degree north zone will blow from the northeast towards the equator. On the other hand, the winds blowing between 0 degree to 5 degree south zone will blow from the southeast towards the equator. Which method has been used to show distribution in the map? Answer. The isoplet method is used to show the distribution of the annual average temperature. The choroplet method is used to show the distribution of the annual average rainfall. India. Observe and write the answers. Which region gets more than 4,000 mm of rainfall? Answer. The southern part of western coastal region and the northeast region get more than 4,000 mm of rainfall. Identify the region with maximum and minimum temperatures. Answer. The desert in Rajasthan and the peninsular regions in the south are the regions of the maximum temperature, and the Himalaya regions in the north are the regions to the minimum temperatures. In which direction is the temperature increasing? Answer: the temperature is increasing to the south. Identify the direction of the winds shown. What are they known as? Answer: the direction of winds shown is from southwest to the northeast. These winds are known as southwest monsoon winds. Which winds are responsible for the rainfall in India? Answer: southwest monsoon winds are responsible for the rainfall in India. Some part of Rajasthan is under desert. What would be the reason for it? Answer: some part of Rajasthan is under desert, and the reasons for it are as follows. The Aravalli range is spread in the southwest-northeast direction in the central part of Rajasthan. The Aravalli range obstructs the southwest winds. As its effect, these winds flow to the north along with the Aravalli range. This results in more rainfall to the windward side of the Aravalli range. When these winds cross the mountain top of Aravalli range, go to the other side of the mountain, these winds are dry. As its effect, the leeward side of the Aravalli range gets less rainfall. Therefore, some part of Rajasthan, that is the northwest part of Rajasthan, is under desert. Draw the main parallel of latitude passing through India which affects its climate. Refer to figure. Answer: the Tropic of Cancer passes through India affecting its climate. In which part of peninsular India are semi-arid climatic conditions found and why? Answer: semi-arid climatic conditions are found to the east of the western Ghats of peninsular India. This region is a rain shadow region. Therefore, semi-arid climatic conditions are found here. Can you tell? Study the graphs given and answer the following questions. In which month is the highest temperature found in all the four cities? Answer: Manaus. In this city, the highest temperature is found in the months from August to October. Belem. In this city, the highest temperature is found in the months from June to December. Porto Alegre. In this city, the highest temperature is found in the months of January and February. Rio de Janeiro. In this city, the highest temperature is found in the month of February. In which month does it rain the most in the given cities? Answer: Manaus. In Manaus, it rains most in the month of March. Belem. In Belem, it rains most in the month of March. Port Alegre. In Port Alegre, it rains most in the month of August and September. Rio de Janeiro. In Rio de Janeiro, it rains most in the month of January and March. When does Brazil have its rainy season? Answer: Brazil has its rainy season from September to November as well as from March to May. Which city has the maximum range of temperature? How much it is? Answer: Manaus has the maximum range of temperature and it is nearly from 23 degrees Celsius to 33 degrees Celsius. What type of climate will be found in Rio de Janeiro? Answer: humid and moderate type of climate will be found in Rio de Janeiro. Brazil. Because of the vast latitudinal extent of Brazil, it experiences wide range of climatic variations in climate. For example, near equator it is hot, while temperature type of climate is found near Tropic of Capricorn. Brazil gets rainfall from the southeast trade winds and the northeast trade winds. Parts of the Brazilian highlands extend up to the northern coast. The escarpments act as an obstruction to the winds coming from the sea and cause orographic type of rainfall in the coastal region. Beyond the highlands, the effect of these winds gets reduced. As a result, the rainfall is minimal. This region is a rain shadow region. This region is called drought quadrilateral. Considering the temperatures in Brazil, the northern part of Brazil is hot, while the temperatures in the southern part are comparatively lower. Seasonal variations are found in this pattern. Near the equator at Brazilian coast, temperature does not vary much. In the coastal regions near the equator in Brazil, differences in temperature are negligible. The winds move in the vertical direction in this region. Similarly, the convergence zone of the trade winds is weak here. As a result, cyclones are not formed. That is why tropical cyclones rarely visit the coasts of Brazil. Most of the part of this country lies in the tropical zone. The equator passes through the northern part of the country. The temperature is more in this region. The average temperature in the Amazon Valley is 25 degree to 28 degrees Celsius. The climate is cooler in the highlands. Because of the proximity to the sea, the coasts experience mild and humid climate. The Amazon Valley receives around 2000 mm of rainfall, while the northeastern coasts receives 1000 to 1200 mm of rainfall. Give it a try. Considering the various factors affecting Brazil's climate, complete the adjoint table. Regions, climatic characteristics. Amazon Valley, hot and humid. Highlands, temperate. Pantanal, tropical. Northern coastal region, tropical. Southern coastal region, temperate. Southernmost region of Brazil, humid subtropical. Can you tell? Study the graphs given in figure and answer the following questions. What difference do you find in the rainy seasons of Chennai and other cities of India? Why? Answer. Most of the regions of India receive rain from the southwest monsoon winds. Most of the regions of India receive the rainfall for nearly 4 months, that is, from June to September. The southwestern part of India receives rains from the southeast as well as northeast monsoon winds. Chennai is located in the southern part of India. Chennai receives rain for nearly 7 to 8 months. It rains in Chennai from May to December. What similarities do you see in the temperature curves of Delhi and Kolkata? Answer. The following similarities can be seen in the temperature curves of Delhi and Kolkata. For both the cities, the height of the temperature curves increases gradually from the month of January to the month of May. For both the cities, the height of the temperature curves decreases gradually from the month of August to the month of November. Calculate the average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of all the 4 cities. Answer. Delhi. The average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of Delhi is between 6 degrees Celsius and 41 degrees Celsius. Kolkata. The average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of Kolkata is between 9 degrees Celsius and 37 degrees Celsius. Mumbai. The average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of Mumbai is between 16 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius. Chennai. The average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of Chennai is between 21 degrees Celsius and 39 degrees Celsius. In which city is the range minimum? What can you infer from this? Answer. The range is minimum in Chennai. It indicates that Chennai has equable climate. In which city is the range maximum? What can you infer from this? Answer. The range is maximum in Delhi. It indicates that Delhi has extreme climate. Based on the temperature and rainfall of Mumbai, comment upon its climate. Answer. The average range of minimum and maximum temperatures of Mumbai is between 16 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius. In Mumbai, the amount of average rainfall in the month of June is nearly 450 millimeters and it is nearly 720 millimeters in the month of July. So we can conclude that the climate of Mumbai is hot and humid. In which month does India experience the highest rainfall? Answer: India experienced the highest rainfall in the month of June. Classify the cities as with equable and extreme climates. Answer: cities with equable climates: Mumbai, Chennai. Cities with extreme climates: Delhi, Kolkata. India. India's climate is monsoon type. The sun rays are perpendicular up to the Tropic of Cancer, which passes through the middle of the country. As a result, average temperatures are higher throughout the year. Also, temperatures increase towards the south. In winters, the temperatures drop to 40 degrees Celsius in Jammu and Kashmir and parts of mountainous regions of Himalayas. The diversity in climatic conditions of India are due to the latitudinal location and altitude of the place. The Indian Ocean and the Himalayan ranges exert a great influence on the climate of India and the origin of monsoons. Very cold winds blowing from the north are obstructed by the Himalayas. Similarly, the southwest monsoons retreat from the Shivalik and Himachal ranges of the Himalayas. Because of the high temperatures in summers, low pressure areas develops in Punjab plains and the Thar desert of Rajasthan. This attracts winds coming from the high pressure region in the Indian Ocean, which start blowing towards the mainland of India. These moisture-laden winds bring rainfall. Because of the obstruction caused by the eastern and western Ghats, it rains more in the coastal areas. The rainfall reduces in the leeward side of the hills. These winds blow parallel to the Aravalis. As a result, rainfall is low in parts of Gujarat and Rajasthan. Later, these winds move towards the Himalayas. Their moisture-carrying capacity increases. Orographic type of rainfall occurs because of the natural obstruction of the Himalayas. These winds return from the Himalayan ranges and their retreating journey starts. While blowing from the northeast towards the Indian Oceans, these winds bring rainfall again to some parts of the peninsula. This is the retreating monsoon season in India. In general, the climate of India is hot throughout the year. As the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India, India is considered to be in the tropical region. India faces natural disasters like erratic rainfall, droughts, cyclones, floods, etc. frequently. There are 4 seasons as per the Indian Meteorological Department. The hot weather season, the season of rainfall monsoon, the season of retreating monsoon, the cold weather season. Use your brain power. Group the months into seasons for a whole year according to the charts given. Find out more about different ways of classifications and the seasons. For example, what is summer? Colors of both. Considering the location extent and climatic conditions of both the countries, write months as per in the seasons. Seasons in India: in summer, April to June. In winter, October to February. Seasons in Brazil: in summer, December to March. In winter, June to September. Observe the pictures and write a brief description about them in your notebook. Traffic jam due to rainfall, Brazil. Traffic jam due to rainfall, India. Dry land in drought-affected region, India. Snowfall, India. Rainfall, Brazil. Deforestation, Brazil. Well, a source of water, India. Drought quadrilateral region, Brazil. Paddy farming, India. Do you know? Temperature in Ganganagar, in Rajasthan, soars to 50 degrees Celsius in June. Kargil town often experiences temperatures as low as -48 degrees Celsius in winter. Moisinram 11,872 mm and Cherrapunji 11,777 mm in East Khasi Hill district of Meghalaya are the wettest places not only in India but also in the world. The Jaisalmer in western Rajasthan is driest part of India. It receives less than 120 mm of rainfall annually. Tamil Nadu receives maximum rainfall during the retreating monsoon season. Find out Cherrapunji and Mawsynram receive more than 11,000 mm of rainfall. Shillong, located very near to these places, receives only 1,000 mm of rainfall. What could be the reason? Answer: Cherrapunji and Mayanswaram receive more than 11,000 mm of rainfall. Shillong, located very near to these places, receive only 1,000 mm of rainfall because winds blow from the Bay of Bengal towards Meghalaya plateau. Cherrapunji and Mayanswaram are located to the windward side of Meghalaya plateau. As its effect, these places receive maximum rainfall. Shillong is located to the leeward side of Meghalaya plateau. This region is a rain shadow region. Give it a try. Considering the location extent of Brazil and India, look for the differences in the elements of climate like temperature and rainfall as per direction. Write a short note on it. Answer: in Brazil, the climate is mostly tropical and it receives a good amount of rainfall. The average precipitation of Brazil is 68%, more than that in India. Climate in India varies from tropical in the south to temperate in the north. In Brazil, the temperature does not usually go below 20 degrees Celsius except for the mountains. Do you know? Brazil is a tropical country. It normally does not receive snowfall. But in exceptional conditions, southern polar air masses reach the southern part of Brazil. This causes snowfall here. Snowfall has been recorded in 1879, 1957 and 1985. Give it a try. In which part of India are 3 crops grown in a year? How is this related to the rainfall over there? Answer: 3 crop in year in India should be near Kaveri or Punjab or Haryana because due to excessive rainfall, crops are better and they also have good land fertility.